Go onto Facebook. Receive message from girl I'm e-stalking. Why are you screenshotting my photos? Sees dead bear. Automatically, without hesitation, touches the bear's balls first, before anything else. I just can't. I ate like an actual meal today. Not much, but I haven't been able to eat anything without having a mental breakdown for like 2 months. Fuck anorexia. That's great. Good job, OP. You're gonna get fat. Just checking in to make sure there's not any street trash on my board today. Everyone here is white, rich and successful, right? Why do people wear shorts like these? No one wants to see your gay ass knees. This is either one of the best trolls I've ever seen, or there's an intensely autistic person behind that keyboard who believes knees are gay. Why is this a world wonder? Why is this a world wonder? The color, gaps, and bizarre arrangement accurately predicted the present-day British smile. Watches the Paris Olympics ceremony. This is really gonna be a shit show. Be Disney. Make a movie. Have the character pawed at by an animal slightly pulling their pants down. Have to make a choice. Either specifically animate underwear on a Disney character, or show only bare skin, which implies a lack of underwear entirely. What would you have done in this situation? What color would you have chosen if you went the underwear route? Good art, terrible fetish, every time. Visit a foreign country. The McDonald's there is actually good. Why does McD's in the States suck so fucking bad compared to Europe or Japan? Visit a foreign country. Eat the same fast food slop you can find in your own country instead of trying the local cuisine. Consider the rope. The local cuisine. Unless I'm in Italy or Poland, I'm not eating the native food. Boot up game. Unskippable splash screen. Ryzen, AMD, Nvidia, Gearbox, EA, Floyd's Need technology. Unskippable animation of player interacting with button or object. Press E to interact with interaction object. Unskippable exposition / cutscene. Modern men have to work 5 times harder than their grandfathers did for women 20 times worse than what their grandmothers were. It's called hoflation, and it's destroying Western men's desire to be providers and protectors. This may be the most intelligent thing ever posted on 4chan. Burns 180 million on a wish fulfillment therapy. Destroys the biggest IP in the world. Gets fired. What's the next step in Harvey Weinstein's cum bucket master plan? Be me. Old and single. Friends start a writing competition. They love sappy stuff. Decide to enter anonymously. Decide to write about all my relationships and girls I liked. It's just my life, no fiction. My friend reviews it. The protagonist is creepy and pathetic. My face went. The penguin will be a woman in Batman Caped Crusader. She is named Oswalda Cobblepot and voiced by Minnie Driver. Oswalda Cobblepot? Why is anime beating us? Cool, more opportunities to see violence against women in animation. This is an edit. This is a bad edit and I refuse to believe this. Sorry to say, it is completely real and was posted on the official Amazon Prime Video account on Facebook an hour ago. The Hammer of Justice is unisex, not voiced by Danny DeVito. Cringe. We have regressed so far as a culture that this deviant art tier, gender swap, makes it onto a mainstream adult production. Forget the gender bending, since when is Penguin that tall? I was optimistic about this series, but their only mission statement seems to be different for the sake of being different. Even Beware the Batman had more of a point to it, giving attention to forgotten bad characters. It's insane that this is a team show and there's not a single attractive woman in it. Have GF. I'm playing with the dog cause he's cute. GF then asked me or dog? Answer dog with no hesitation. She flipping out. What the fuck is wrong with hoes, man? Like, she set herself up, don't blame it on me and the pooch. Make humans in his own image. Make some of them gay. Make it an uncurable sin. Punish them eternally. Be me. Meet girl with a nice niche interest or ability. Oh, how did you learn that? From my dad or ex-boyfriend. Every single time. Yes, women are actually tarded. Be me. Wage slave, cuck queen, cashier. Work. It's hot and I hate people. Relatively famous influencer comes by often when it's not too crowded. Coworkers rush to me after finally seeing him and say, "Hey, isn't that X?" Yeah. What? Oh my god, we have to take a pic. One girl starts trembling in excitement. What the fuck? Hey Nona, can you ask him to take a picture with us? No. Why? Just do it. Haha, Nona isn't even affected by him. Trying to hold my disgust in front of these worshippers. The guy is conventionally good looking, but he literally screams pretentious laid back playboy. Please, Nona, ask him. Okay. X comes by and I say, hey, my friends wanna take a picture with you, is that cool? Yeah, no problem. Taking a picture. Fuck my life. Thank you, X, coworker 1 says. Fast forward to when I tell him the total on the register so he can pay. Are these all free now? Huh? Guy points to the groceries he's buying. No. His smile falls. I was just joking, he says. He pays in cash and leaves. They know hell is real. Decide to worship a demon king instead of gods and angels or whatever. Why would the cultists in Hereditary willingly condemn themselves to eternal torment in hell? Game of Thrones was 20 years ago, .jpg. You now understand why the Joffrey actor got the fuck out of mainstream acting as soon as he finished with Game of Thrones and said it was an awful environment that ruined people. Elves then, elves now. What the fuck happened? Would Tolkien really approve of this? Yes, they look based now. Sees a guy perform straight up sorcery, betrays him. Was Judas tarded? Even on the off chance he wasn't the son of God, you're still messing with some high level wizard. The feel when I went through a cowboy phase. Become obsessed with movies like The Searchers, Unforgiven and True Grit. Actually wore a cowboy hat and a long leather trench coat to high school. Would chew a toothpick and tip my hat at girls. See people from school years later in the street. They say, howdy partner, before bursting into laughter. What was I thinking? A cult of big-nosed doctors and academics used the fluids of an alien new vagina to give hormone replacement treatment to people, making them lose their sanity and become frenzied gooners, eventually morphing into furries you are appointed to hunt. Is this the Chud game? This took over Earth in 7 hours, has the entirety of humanity under its heels, and has conquered numerous other worlds and galaxies. Gets beaten by a nerd with a crowbar and like a couple dozen Bulgarian dudes with beanies and shotguns. How? The Combine is set up to be this great technological unstoppable threat and it gets beaten so damn easily. Proof we're living in a simulation. I've been scared to post this because people are gonna make fun of me or say I'm crazy, but I've thought something for years and I want to see if it's just me. All of the artisan and specialty breads at grocery stores are proof we're actually living in a simulation. Nobody buys this bread, ever. I never see it in someone's cart. I never see someone checking out with a massive red pepper Asiago loaf the size of a basketball. In all my years, I've never walked into a friend's home and been offered a baguette or a fresh slice of focaccia. I've never even heard of a sourdough bull, and respectfully, I am not sure they even exist. Nobody's baking these, nobody's buying these, nobody's eating these. They're just there, every time, just like the last time, being walked past. The bread is a decoration, the bread is a simulation. Both my social group and I are too poor for fancy bread. This is proof that we live in a simulation. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. I just want to say real quick that I made a Discord server for anyone that's interested. I'm gonna have it down in the description or comment section. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and good night.